Baskinger would take the pole here for the Talladega 500. One of the more unluckiest Talladega 500 drivers, and green flag is out here for Season 10 of the ARCSOA and DuPont Cup Series. Baskinger gets a good start with a good shove from Cole Daly in the 6th. Not too far behind is Ian Duda in the 70. Carl Sanner, one of the drivers who raced their way into the 500. As they go down the back straightaway here, Baskinger leads with Cole Daly helping him on the high side. My apologies, but Sanner with a good shove from one of the Cybertron cars. I think that is Anthony. That could be wrong. Nope, that is Joshua Michaels, who also had to race his way in. And Sanner looking to try and lead the first lap of the race here. 3 wide. Looks like Michaels will get it. He's getting a good shove from Matt Duncan, and Joshua Michaels will lead the first lap of the Talladega 500. Lap number 2 would be comprised of a 4 wide pack for the most part, as a couple of cars are going 4 wide. And already we got a pack separation going on right now, which has pretty much split the field in half, as Zach Rodgers leads with Dylan Young, and we got 2 Young Motorsports cars working together in the front. Seth Colin, Dylan Young, 2 and 12. And Talladega 500 has always been one of the one of ARCSOA's Triple Crown races. We've had 8 different winners in 10 Talladega 500s. Could we see a 9th, or could we possibly see another double Talladega 500 winner? It's only happened once with Dustin Griffiths, and he's not here. On board with John Cittadino in 26. He's on the outside with Seth Cole, trying to help him get up to the front. John Cittadino drove for Tross Motorsports last season, and now he's driving for them again this season, but only for a part-time. Cittadino is only going to be running the road courses here. So, and the Talladega 500 was allowing everybody to go in, so you didn't have to have an oval license to get in. So, as they're approaching Ted Alkowski at 15, and Cittadino moved to the middle with Nick Mace. This pack can get really crazy, so hopefully this race will be somewhat clean, but I kind of highly doubt it. We got a little bumping and banging going on right now. Bam, bam, and woo. Well, we're going to look at this again here. Having Nowakowski, bam, bam, and to Nowakowski. Oh, and that's not Sean Gallagher, that's Eric Byrne. That's 2 of the 3 Hopper Motorsports cars. They got spun around, and the caution's not coming out for it. No caution, despite Eric Byrne and Nowakowski. 2 Harpo Motorsports cars just both got pretty much knocked out of this race in that wreck, even though they don't really have too much damage, but still. Team Thunder off to a good start in this Talladega 500 with William Duncan pushing Carl Sanner, 2 somewhat ARCSOA veterans, and Sanner has shown some success in the Elite Series, and William Duncan has not. Well, except one season, but that was a long time ago. But Team Thunder is coming in with some high hopes, despite some people criticizing, saying that their driver choice is not very up to snuff here. As per example, here comes Chris Washer in the 36 Toyota for Hellman's Racing. But Team Thunder is still working together. They're known for one of those teams that actually uses teamwork to try and do well, and it's worked on multiple occasions before. For example, Jackson Williams wants to help William Duncan get into the chase when we still had that system a couple seasons ago, so they are definitely a team. Nick Smith and Deanna Shelton, 2 of the Retro Racing Enterprises cars, are working together on their way to the front here. And it's been quite a interesting career these 2 have had. This team has not been able to score an official point series win with this team. Nick Smith did win the duel, but that is not an official win. And Shelton has come close a couple times, but she hasn't really had much of success compared to her earlier seasons, and they definitely are looking to try and channel that experience into some wins this year, and we'll see if they can do that. This is the second pack that is pretty far behind them, consisting of pretty big names like Jacob Hart, Cody Lamas, and others. Jake Baskier, who's starting the poles on the back here, and these guys lost the grab. I'm guessing they were fast enough when they hit the wall, but they're going to really need a caution. They're going to want any shot at the win. So we still got quite a ways to go, so I wouldn't really say it's quite over for these guys, but it definitely is looking grim for them once the caution comes out. But two cars could spin, and someone can almost hit the wall, and I highly doubt that we may get a caution. It definitely seems to be one of the more competitive Talladega 500s as of late, but also one of the more insane. And the night Talladega races we were doing until this point, I've always had three-way racing, but we've had more wide consistently. And I think that's Nick Mace, but he is horribly slow. Oh man, Nick Mace slow, not too sure why. But this is going to hurt the pack a little bit. And contact, and so far they seem to be clean here. Dr. Michael's pushing Duncan. Michael's having a fantastic day. So Cole came down to pit road. He had a problem with the car, so not a good sight for the Young Motorsports cars. And since we saw Nick Mace having issues, now Seth Cole having issues. Good for them, but ways to go. These lap cars are breaking up the pack a little bit here. Sander in the wall to Mace. Oh, man, that was a good save, but he has the wall a couple times during it. Ouch, that is gonna hurt. And a couple of damage. I think it's like a right side damage. Shot at it here. Yeah, that right side is pretty torn up, so yeah, they're gonna call Sander. They're calling Sander to the pits. Update every lap car, the pack is smaller and smaller, so it's mainly about Talladega 500 is pretty much been known as a race where the ones who can get through lap traffic the best are usually the winners. But so far it's been this pack. They've been sprawled out a couple of times. They can't stay together. Most part. Sanford, Shelton, Pelham, San Jose, champion. Chris Washer lead the field as they're going to start with like pit stops with him and Zachary Fitzwater. And Fitzwater got pit road a lot quicker than Washer did. So here we go. Pit stops. This is the leading pack after a round of pit stops here. And it's gotten significantly smaller. We've only got 11 drivers in this pack now. I think a few more lap down. So survival of the fittest, definitely for sure in this race. And we got last season champion Noah Hart, Holler, other champions like Galen Day. 4 wide. Even in this small pack, they still decide to go 4 wide. Not that the fans are complaining, but this race is definitely going to be down to the wire, especially towards the end. Bar no issues. I think Aaron Burns there. We're in an arrow formation. We're in an arrow formation. We're definitely going to have to get a screen capture of that. But DJ Curtis in the 19 is your leader at the moment. DJ Curtis started his Cybertron Motorsports career last season. He drove for them. He had number 91 car. And they put the 19 due to the absent, well, the leave of Jonathan Scavicki, the Red Bull. And DJ Curtis and Sam Pettit. But DJ Curtis had a rough start to last season and then got a lot stronger as the season went on. And the rally from last one was 20 points, so he was very in line for that one. And definitely, so far he's got the speed. He's got Sean Gallagher behind him, so he may be able to contend for this win. And these guys, teammate Joshua Michael. Speaking of Red Bull, Alan Cavanero and John Scavicki are back here. The Red Bulls are 26th and 27th right now on the lead lap. But Red Bull has not been very strong today. Michael Cavanero did not race his way in, and Baskier lost the pack. And these guys have just not been contending on the one recently. Kenny Mine down up this Vibrosis. Vibrosis never really had a good Talladega 500 track record either. Look at the run. Daniel Day is getting all the way down there on the bottom here, and he got one heck of a run in this lead pack. And he's following his way through using the draft as Citadino. He's going to get a really fast lap time because of this, I'd bet. Yeah, Shelton there, and Daniel Day won the Talladega 500 in, if I'm correct, season. No, actually, he didn't win it. My bad. I was thinking of championships. My bad. But Daniel Day has come close to a couple of 500s, and he's trying to do well himself here, working with other drivers. So yeah, Daniel Day. Last pit stops of the day are starting to form up. Here's Cole Daly. Cole Daly has been probably one of the best Talladega 500 racers in recent memory. He's been shown to be very strong at this race, but not strong anywhere else. And he could be due for a win here today, and it'll be pretty impressive if he does. He's got other 500 veterans like Season 8 500 winner Sean Galligan, and other drivers too who have been in many 500s and other stuff, but we still got a little bit of ways to go here. I mean, we are approaching final pit stops. As you can see, Shelton pitted. Well, pit stops ended, and this is your pack. Right now, it's a 4-car race with 1 lap car, and that is John Citadino. Cole Daly's got a face full of BMWs behind him, as that's Joshua Michaels and DJ Curtis. And then you got Galligan there as well, so you're looking at some 500 veterans. Some of the best Talladega 500 racers in this 4-car pack, in this 5-car pack. I'll tell you what, Daly and Galligan, if they're going to want to have a shot to win this, they're going to need to work together, because you know those Cybertron cars are going to do the best of their abilities to try and win this race for their team. So it looks like we could be seeing a formage of an alliance. And don't forget, Citadino is Cole Daly's teammate as well, so if he stays with this pack, he could help Daly as well. So we will see what happens. This is the biggest pack on the track, and this is the cars that are closest to the leaders right now. You can see them just up ahead, but this is the top. The rest of the top 12 right here. And these guys are trying to run that 4-car pack down, but due to the speed of a snake pack, they've been able to pull away from this pack. So, I mean, it's not over by a long shot for these guys if we get a caution. But this race has been caution-free. We have never, I don't think we've ever had Talladega 500 where it's been caution-free. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we could be seeing the first ever caution-free Talladega 500. 10 laps to go. It's still this 5-car pack. And they're all blue. They're all blue. They're all blue and white if you look at them. They're all blue and white. This is the blue pack. This is the blue pack, although a lot of people have been noticing that over half the cars in the field are blue of some sorts, and that is actually pretty true. So this is a blue year. This is a blue year, ladies and gentlemen. Tough break for PJ Williams in the 5-car. He won last season's Talladega 500 in a pretty dominating fashion over Ian Duda. But PJ Williams did win the dual race when he won the first dual race in this 5-car. It's the same as that car. They didn't make any adjustments to it, but it's a shame he couldn't compete and try and properly defend it. I mean, he's still on the lead lap, but he's pretty big of a long shot right now. But weird things have happened. We've had crashes in the travel in the last lap, so who knows? Happened before. James Shelley has been in the pits for quite a while, about I don't know, 37 laps. Not a good day for James Shelley. At least he raced his way in, so not really it's going to matter too much at this point. 5 laps to go. Daly and Galligan battling one-on-one for the lead here. Sean Galligan looking for his second 500 victory. Cole Daly looking for his first. DJ Curtis, Joshua Michaels looking for their first as well. Sander is a lap down. They managed to clear him quite decently. And I think that's Michael shoving the heck out of John Citadino in 26. going to come down to the wire. Definitely is going to be whoever can work together the best, because Cittadino is really going to have to work with Daly if they want to win this. Matt Duncan is going to lead the Talladega 400 with a good advantage, I'd say, over his rivalry for the Rookie of the Year spot, as Allie Nelson did not qualify her way in. Matt Duncan has managed to stay in the top 20 for most of the race. He's currently in 14, and he's done a pretty good job in this car, and definitely looks to be somewhat decent this season, with Kenny Myatt pushing him from behind. 12. But a lot of drivers are right now just trying to scrap for a good finish, like Vincent Allen in the 91. Well, this may not be over for these fellas, because these guys are catching up. Jason Tross, Eric Byrne, Fitzwater, Dylan Young, Jacob Anthony, Matt Duncan, they are pushing their way up to the front right now. They are starting to close in the front pack with only a few laps to go. If they can catch it, this will be huge. They are trying to run them down. I think Nick may slow them a little bit. But Trost trying to fight his way forward. 2 laps to go. Joshua Michaels, Sean Galligan, Cole Daly. Here comes Cittadino. Michaels trying to hold off the 6. But here comes the Tross cars. Cittadino, he's probably been team ordered to help Cole Daly win this race. Sean Galligan's going to have no help. He's all by himself. Here comes Daly to the inside of Joshua Michaels. Daly on the inside. He'll make the pass on the 11 with ease. They're approaching Charles Sanford. He's pitted a couple times in the last couple laps here. Here comes Cittadino with a huge run. Galligan. Here we go. White flag in the air. DJ Curtis, Cittadino, Galligan. Galligan shoving the 6. It's coming down to this. Daly goes to the outside of Sanford. Galligan stays to the inside. Who's going to get the run down the straightaway? Down the straightaway here. Curtis, here comes. Oh, God, voice crack. But here comes the Cybertruck cars, shoving Sean Galligan to the front. Curtis, Michael shoving Galligan. The Tross cars on the outside. They got forced out by Sanford. Sanford is slow. Coming off turn number 4. Here comes the BMWs on the inside. Galligan to the outside. Not again for him. Here they come to the checker flag. Curtis with the shove, and it's going to be DJ Curtis at the line. DJ Curtis wins the Talladega 500. Teammates in Cybertron Motorsports claims their first Talladega 500 win. Oh man, that was huge. Michael shoved the 19 past the 44, and it worked brilliantly. Good going, guys. Good going.